Today's lesson, Bacon's Rebellion as a Turning Point. Bacon's Rebellion was probably the most significant rebellion that occurred prior to the American Revolution. It took place in 1676 in Jamestown, Virginia, the first permanent English settlement in North America. Virginia was a joint stock colony where wealthy landowners lived. The primary labor source in the colony was a group of people known as indentured servants. There were some slaves in Virginia brought into the colony in 1619 to help farm tobacco, but the overwhelming majority of workers were indentured servants brought into Virginia under the headright system. The headright system rewarded the wealthy landowners by giving them 50 acres of land for each indentured servant whose passage they paid. The contract required the indentured servant to work 5 to 7 years, and in exchange, he was promised land at the end of his service. The problem was the promised land was in the back country near Native American settlements, not in the Tidewater region where the wealthy landowners farmed the best land. The former indentured servants began to feel they were being ignored, that the colonial elite did not care about them. Now, on to Bacon's Rebellion. What was it? It was a rebellion of poor white farmers, the former indentured servants, led by Nathaniel Bacon. Why did it occur? Bacon and other farmers were involved in lots of conflicts with the Native Americans due to the fact the Indians believed the colonists were encroaching on their land. Bacon felt the governor of Virginia, Governor Berkeley, was being too friendly with the Native Americans. Governor Berkeley had a very lucrative fur trade going on with the local Native Americans, and he did not want to damage that relationship. Bacon was also frustrated by the lack of political rights. Bacon put demands before Governor Berkeley, and Berkeley refused to do anything. So what happened? Bacon and a couple hundred of his followers attacked Native Americans. The rebellion moved on to Jamestown, where they chased Berkeley out of the capital and burned Jamestown to the ground. So, what is the significance of Bacon's rebellion? It reveals class tensions between the rich and the poor in the colony. The elite feared more rebellions would occur, so they began to look for a labor force that was easy to control. The biggest impact was plantation owners gradually replaced indentured servants with African slaves. From this point, slavery is going to be based on race, and it is going to be permanent in the American colonies. I hope you have enjoyed this explanation of why Bacon's Rebellion was a turning point in American history.